Good evening, everybody, and welcome. This is Financial Sense, a community call provided by Penny Forward. Penny Forward is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to help blind people navigate the complicated landscape of personal finance through education, mentoring, and mutual support. Find out more about us and learn how to join us at our website at pennyforward.com or by calling or texting 888-332-5558. That number again, and we'll give it again later in the call, is 888-332-5558. I'm Chris Peterson, founder and CEO of Penny Forward, and I am your host tonight. We also have Herbie, who is connecting us with Clubhouse. Nikki is streaming, and Mo is our Zoom host for this evening. So thank you to all of them for their help putting this call together. Tonight, I thought it would be interesting to take a little bit of a screen reader tour of GoodWillFinds.com. GoodWillFinds is an online thrift store that was launched by Goodwill Industries just a few weeks ago, and it is a website where you can go to search for items that are sold by Goodwill stores around the country, donated by people, so they're all used items. And if you find something that's interesting to you, then you can go ahead and buy it and have it shipped to you just like you could if you bought something off of Amazon.com. The difference being that all of these items are used and all of these items are items that were donated to Goodwill. I want to point out before I go into the tour that Goodwill Industries is an organization that is not without its controversy. Its purpose is to provide job training to people who are unemployed and needing work. And in addition to providing job training to underprivileged people, they do provide job training and employment for people with disabilities. And some of the people with disabilities that Goodwill Industries employs are making sub-minimum wage. And that is a controversial subject for many people. So I wanted to point that out, not because I want to get into the controversy about whether that is right or wrong, but to let you know, if this is an issue that's important to you, that it's an issue that I'm aware of. And yet, for many of us, thrift store shopping is something that we don't get to do enough of. It's not convenient for us to do it in person, but it's something that we either enjoy or could benefit from to help us stay within our personal budgets. And so I wanted to give people a tour of this site, which is really pretty accessible in a lot of respects. I am going to share my screen because I'm streaming live on Facebook, and there may be people who want to follow along visually. So I am now told by Zoom that participants can see my screen. So if you have vision and would like to follow along with this visually, you can follow the live stream on the Penny Forward Facebook page and see the screen share presentation as well. And you're welcome to, if you would like to see this visually later on, reach out to us at pennyforward@pennyforward.com, and we would be happy to connect you with the video of this as well. I'm also going to be enabling my speech from the NVDA screen reader. That will allow you, if you are totally blind or just not watching the video, to hear what I am hearing. And I will let you know that I am totally blind and I'm using the site as a totally blind person. So I'll be interjecting my opinions about how screen reader friendly or not things are as well. So let's get right into it. I am going to now turn on the speech, so you will start to hear NVDA. And as you probably know, sometimes there are notifications that pop up on the screen that also get read as speech. And so we might unfortunately be interrupted by those throughout the presentation, but that's just the way it goes. So let's take a tour of the homepage. And the page that I'm looking at, if anyone wants to check this out either along with me or later on your own, is GoodWillFinds.com. That's GoodWillFinds.com. And starting at the top of the page, the first thing we find,
your privacy,
is a dialogue that tells us about the privacy terms for Goodwill, and we won't go into that.
Link skip to content. Press enter.
Arrowing down, we get a skip to content link, which gives us some hope that there might be some accessibility on this page, because that is a common feature to make it more convenient for screen reader users. I'm going to continue arrowing down.
Link skip to footer. Press enter. Final day to order your spooky finds in time for Halloween. Link visited link.
Oops.
Final link.
I didn't mean to interrupt that. There was a pause there. So right under the skip to footer is a message.
Final day to order your spooky finds in time for Halloween. Link shop now.
And a shop now link. And that text is not likely to be there after today, but there may be other messages there about holiday events or other things that you might want to know about in the future. So know that that banner is there.
Visited link graphic Goodwill Finds. Menu button sub menu find something good.
So there is a menu, and we'll go into the menu in a few minutes, but I'm going to continue arrowing down.
Link about us, link location, link favorites, link sign in, link view your cart with 0 items, main menu, menu item sub menu men, menu item sub menu kids, menu item sub menu jewelry, menu item sub menu electronics, menu item sub menu home, menu item sub menu books and media, menu item sub menu toys and collectibles, menu item sub menu travel and hobbies. Out of menu bar clickable, get Goodwill Finds in your inbox. Heading level 1 Goodwill. Clickable toggle button not pressed, stop automatic slideshow.
So you may be noticing that there's quite a few accessibility features here. So far, all of the menu items and all of the controls appear to be pretty nicely labeled. There is alt text on the Goodwill Finds logo, which is a graphic. And then there is a slideshow that we see that visually is rotating through and showing us different items. And I'm going to continue arrowing down.
Choose slide to display. Button 2 of 7. Button 3 of 7. Button unavailable 4 of 7. Button unavailable 5 of 7. Button Raphael has left the meeting alert. Button 6 of 7. Button 7 of 7. Out of grouping 6 of 7 slide graphic alt.
So the slideshow is, to me, somewhat confusing. And I don't really have any suggestions for how they could make this better, because I haven't really given it a lot of thought. But this is the one part of the page that I'm not a huge fan of, or I should say one of the parts of the page that I'm not a huge fan of. However, it does get better again.
Out of slide heading level 2 top brands. Link Ralph Lauren. Has details graphic Ralph Lauren. Caption Ralph Lauren. Caption link shop Ralph Lauren.
And we can continue on through these top brands. And it sort of all kind of looks the same. But if I navigate by heading,
New finds heading level 3.
I can get to new finds. And this is an interesting section because it'll show you some things that have just been posted to the site. So let's look at some of those examples.
Check out recently donated items. Button unavailable. Elizabeth has left the meeting alert. Button next. Clickable link Nintendo NES W/6 Games Mega Man 3. Zelda.
So the first find is a original Nintendo Entertainment System with 6 games. That's kind of cool. And you can click on it to get more details, and maybe we'll take a second to do that at some point.
Link graphic Nintendo NES W/6 Games Mega Man 3. Zelda.
So another comment I have here is that there is oftentimes a text link followed by a graphic that's also a link that has the same alt text. So there's a lot of repetition here, but bless them for doing a good job at providing us with good accessibility, and there's maybe ways they could improve the experience a little bit more, but this is certainly a site that we can navigate and use pretty well.
Link graphic Nintendo NES W/6 Games Mega Man 3. Zelda alternative
More repetition.
Image. New in. Product top category electronics. The price is $149.99.
It's $150, so it's not cheap. But if you are looking for an original Nintendo game from the 1980s, you might be willing to pay this. And certainly they must have done some research to know that this is a valid price.
Button unavailable sold.
And it says that it's sold. So I guess we don't have a chance to buy it anymore.
Toggle button not pressed. Add to favorites. Link Louis Vuitton monogram Bel Air brown unisex canvas handbag authenticated.
So here's a handbag. This isn't something that I am familiar with, but these are, again, new finds. So there's lots of different stuff in here. And I happen to know that this one is very high priced. And I don't want to go through every single new find on the site, or we just would run out of time. So I'll navigate to the next heading here.
Your purchases fund our mission heading level 3. Heading level 3, fund our mission of creating job training and other programs for people facing barriers to employment.
So now we've kind of reached what I guess we might call the footer of the site, because we've now gone past the products that are featured on the main page and sort of gone into sort of information about what Goodwill is and you know why it's worth buying from this site that's run by this ginormous nonprofit organization.
Find out more about how Goodwill works and what we do to support healthy communities and empower individuals in our neighborhoods to build better lives for themselves. Link learn more. Graphic mission. Heading level 3 autumn is here. Everything you need to embrace the season. Link Halloween. Has details graphic family in costumes. Caption heading level 5 Halloween. Caption link shop Halloween. Link women. Has details graphic woman do.
So I guess you know, I was a little bit wrong about that being header information, because now there are some categories that you can link to here that I had forgotten about while I was browsing this earlier.
Caption heading level 5 women's sweaters. Caption link shop women's sweaters. Link hoodies and sweatshirts. Has details graphic basketball. Caption heading level 5 men's hoodies and sweatshirts. Caption link shop men's hoodies and sweatshirts. Link women's boots. Has details graphic women's boots. Caption heading level 5 women's boots. Caption link shop boots.
And I'm going to navigate by heading here because I'm noticing that there are headings for these things that can help us to avoid some of this repetition.
Shop with a positive impact heading level 2. The essentials heading level 2. Has details men's sneakers heading level 5 caption. Has details cookware heading level 5 caption. Has details jewelry heading level 5 caption. Has details books heading level 5 caption. Purses and backpacks heading level 3 caption. Video games and consoles heading level 3 caption. Pioneering sustainability heading level 5. Impacting individuals heading level 5. Building communities heading level 5. Giving local heading level 5. Stay up to date on all the good finds heading level 2. Get the latest news, promotions, thrifting tips, and the impact we're making in your community. Delivered to your inbox. Email edit.
So of course you can subscribe to their email newsletter here. There's quite a bit of stuff on this homepage, but in the interest of time, and I'm going to just check myself here.
6:46 p.m.
I think it would be interesting for us to go back to the top of the page.
Dialogue your privacy. Link skip to
and
find something good. Menu button sub menu.
Choose this find something good menu and see what this
Janine
does.
Lee has left the meat blank.
This
no net close button. Search combo box combo
is a way of searching the site. So I am somebody that likes Western boots. So I thought it would be interesting to try searching for
MENWEFTERS
men's Western boots.
Loading page. Search results for men's loading complete. Search results for men's Western boots. Clickable link skip to content. Link skip to footer. Link skip to content.
And I'll skip to content, which of course makes NVDA
heading
freeze.
level 1. Heading level
Nope.
1 198 results for. Heading level 1. Heading level 1 visited link men's Western boots.
So quite a few results for men's Western boots, and I can
heading level
arrow
1
through this.
Link skip to product grid. Heading level 2 filter by. Button expanded category. Link women. Link men. 193. Link toys and collectibles. 1. Button expanded brand. Button search.
So there's some options that I can filter the search results by, which is kind of nice.
Search brands, edit search brands. Brand presentation grouping, radio button checked all brands. Radio button not checked premium. Out of grouping checkbox not checked Fry. Checkbox not checked Jeffrey Campbell. Checkbox not checked Lucky's.
They have some brand choices here.
Checkbox not checked Wrangler. Checkbox not checked Aveline boots. Checkbox not checked Circle G.
So if you're looking for specific brands, for example, you might be able to find them if you got just this particular brand of boot that you love. I don't, though. I just am curious to see what they have in the search results.
Checkbox not checked long haul. New in. Product brand country boots. Product top category men. The price is $25.00. Button add to the price is.
So I missed what this product was, but it's a
product new in
$25.
Link graphic country boots for felt size 7 Western hat. Link country boots for felt size 7 Western hat.
So that looks like it's a hat, not boots, but it says country boots, so you can understand why it showed up in the search results.
Link graphic country boots. Link graphic
And this again has some repetition. There is a link followed by two graphics that are also links that you can click on, an image and an alternative image. And one of the things that I noticed as I was starting to navigate through search results is that if I use the G command to navigate by graphic, it speeds things way up.
Justin men's Western hat size 7 graphic link.
So that's another hat, size 7. I have no idea what my hat size is, and I'm more interested in boots, so I'm just going to keep skipping through here.
Justin men's Western hat size 7 alternative image graphic link. Justin men's black Western hat size 7 3/8 in /59 IOB graphic link. Justin men's black Western men's leather cowboy boots size 7 graphic link.
So here's a size 7 cowboy boots. They're too small for me, but let's just look at
link graphic Western product brand Western product top category men. The price is $50.00.
So $50, kind of expensive for a Goodwill find, but if you have bought leather cowboy boots lately, you can easily spend hundreds of dollars. So this could be a good deal, but let's keep looking.
Jar boots men's black square toe Western boots size 11 graphic link.
That's size 11. That's too big.
Jar boots. Justin boots men's brown block heel pointed toe pull on Western boots size 9.5 graphic link.
And that's a 9.5. That's my size. So let's
link
see what
graphic
that costs.
Justin boots men's brown block product brand Justin product top category men. The price is $30.00.
$30, not bad. I'm going to now click on these so that we can read up on the details.
Link Justin boots men's brown block heel pointed toe pull on Western boots size 9.5. Loading page. By the just loading complete.
And I've noticed a lot of headings, so I'm going to take a quick stab at navigating by heading here to see if I can get to the details quickly.
Clickable Justin boots men's brown block heel pointed toe pull on Western boots size 9.5 heading level 1. The price is $30.00. Purchasing this item contributes to keeping over 3 billion pounds of used goods out of landfills each year. Purchasing this item helps fund our ability to help over 100,000 people get placed in full-time jobs annually.
So that text is probably going to appear on all of these pages, kind of giving you some background about why you'd want to buy this used pair of boots from Goodwill Finds.
Button add to bag. Heading level 2 product details.
But product details are something that we definitely want to know about, because we want to know how much are they telling us about this, so that if we can't look at the pictures, we can make a decision about whether this is actually an item that's worth buying or whether it's just a kind of a piece of junk we're going to waste our money on.
Product ID 10,011,000,041,795. Condition used, good. Height 5.00. Width 5.00. Length 5.00.
Now, the height, width, and length don't appear to make a whole lot of sense. They're all 5.00, which is way too small for any dimension of a boot. So you kind of wonder if somebody was a little bit lazy when they entered this in, but still those details are there, and sometimes they're accurate, but I have noticed that not all the time are they accurate.
US shoe size 9.5.
US shoe size 9.5. Again, that's my size. That's why we're looking.
Style Western. Color brown. Type boots. Department men. Upper material leather. Pattern solid. closure, pull on, theme, classic, features, breathable, comfort, vintage, no, customized, no, toe shape, pointed toe, shoe shaft style, mid-calf, occasion, casual, season, all season, curated by Goodwill of Colorado e-commerce, heading level 2 about. Brown Western boots. Heading level 2 additional notes. Justin Boots men's brown block heel pointed toe pull on Western boots size 9.5 brand, Justin Boots. Department, men color, brown style, Western type, boot size, 9.5 theme, classic pattern, solid. Features, breathable, comfort fit, regular closure, pull on season, all season condition, used, in good condition. Heading level 2 shipping and returns. Goodwill Finds currently ships within the United States and Canada. Local Goodwill who listed the item for sale. Delivery date for your purchase will be provided during checkout. Order can be accessed in your account dashboard. All sales with GoodWillFinds.com are final. Transit or fulfillment errors, such as incorrectly shipped or missing items. Please refer to our link frequently asked questions. Heading level 2 authentication. Photos of the item are of the actual item in the possession of the listing Goodwill. We are powered by people and we list each item after a careful and rigorous review process to accurately describe the details and document the condition and / or defects of each item. Select items are sent for authentication by an outside service. These items will have a photograph of the authentication certificate included with the product images. For more information, please refer to our link FAQ or link customer service.
So you get an idea of what the listing actually looks like. And in the additional notes section, sometimes they will tell you basically the same thing as you've read before. So it's repetitious. Other times there may be other details in there about, say, for a piece of electronics, whether it's been tested, and if it was tested, how it was tested, or does it power on, or that kind of thing. For clothing, they'll tell you what kind of condition it's in, whether it's in excellent condition, good condition, fair condition, or poor condition, so you can make a judgment about that as well. And they give you the sizes and so forth. So this is a good example of what I would say is probably a good deal. This is a pair of Justin leather cowboy boots that is $30. They probably easily sell for a couple hundred new. Leather just lasts forever, so they're probably going to be beat up a little bit, which if you know about cowboy boots, you almost kind of want them to be beat up. They're not cool if they look brand new. But leather lasts a long time and tends to hold up really well. So this could be a very good deal, and they happen to be in my size. I personally would be tempted to pick these up if I wanted another pair of boots. And in fact, maybe when I'm done with the call here, I might just do that. We'll have to see. But this is an example of, one of the used items you might be able to find. But as we looked at before, there are also all kinds of different categories. And just like when you shop at a local Goodwill store, you can find things for yourself, whether you're a man or a woman and looking for clothing. You can find clothes for your kids. They've got everything from baby clothes to toddler clothes to kids clothes ages 6 through 12. And they come from all over the country. So while you may be lucky to find something for your kids, for example, in their size at your local Goodwill, you just might be able to find some really good deals for your kids from all of these different Goodwills throughout the country, and at a lot lower prices because they're used than you might pay for things, if you went to the store and bought them brand new. And as a parent, I know that my kids grow out of clothes, or they wear clothes out very quickly. So to me, it's definitely worth it to buy used kids' clothes, because they're either going to be worn out by the time that we're done with them, or they're gonna still be in good shape if they're, certain types of clothes, like nicer clothes or special occasion clothes, and we can donate them again and save ourselves a little bit of money. So that's one of the things that I really like about thrift store shopping. Let's go back up to the top of the page then. And before I do that, I do want to time check myself here.
7:01 p.m.
So we're about halfway through the call. Let's go and find a clothing item so that you can see how to shop for clothing. And I'm going to take an adult item as an example.
Link skip to footer. Final date visited, link menu button, submenu, link about a, link location, link favorite, link sign a, link view your main menu.
I'm going to
menu bar, menu item, submenu women.
I'm going to use the menu here because I want to demonstrate this and let you know that the experience I'm having on this computer, and I'm using NVDA here and Windows 11. This menu behaves a little bit differently from the menu I experienced on another computer with, as far as I know, the same browser, the same the same screen reader, and the same version of Windows. So I don't know why that is, but I want to talk about this one because I think it's kind of quirky, and I want to show it to you because it can be used, but it took me a second to figure out how.
Top brands menu.
So
men's sub menu 2 of 9. Kids sub menu 3 of 9.
I'm using the arrow keys here, but I'm using the left and right arrow keys.
Jewelry sub menu 4 of 9. Kids sub menu 3 of 9. Men's sub menu 2 of 9.
So I'll press enter on men's.
Loading page. Men Goodwill, loading complete.
And rather than opening up the sub menu, it loads the men's page, which isn't bad necessarily.
Clickable link skip to footer. Men heading left, caption shop the best selection of vintage and name brand shirts. Caption and more at heading level 3 favorite brands.
But the thing that's quirky about that menu is that if I had gotten to the sub menu, I would have been able to choose whether I wanted to search for bottoms, meaning pants, or tops, meaning shirts, or shoes, or accessories, or whatever.
Mary has left the meeting alert.
And that's nice because maybe sometimes you just want to browse a specific category and see what they got. Or
link.
Maybe you want to search for a very specific thing.
Find something good.
For
menu
example,
button sub menu. Dialogue.
I can use this find something good again, and I can search for
N-R-T shirt.
Men's shirt.
Space. XL.
And I'll say XL. And let's see if that gives me what I think it will.
Loading page. Search results for men's shirt. Loading complete. Clickable 569 results for men's shirt XL. Visited link. Heading level 1. Heading level 1. Heading level 1. Visited link. Men's shirt XL. Heading level 1. Link. Skip to product grid. Heading level 2. Filter by. Button. Expanded category. Link women. Link men. Bot. Link toys and link Halloween. Button. Expanded brand. Button. Search. Search brand. Press radio button not checked. Popular. Radio button not checked. Premium.
And I wanted to play, or at some point I want to play with the filtering a little bit more, but I don't have a lot of experience with it yet. I am going to navigate by heading again and see if I can get to the results here.
569 results. Heading level 2. Sort by. Combo box. Collapsed relevance.
Now, the sorting is nice because it gives me things by relevance first, but maybe I am very concerned with price.
Sort by combo box. Relevance collapsed.
So I can change this sort setting.
Price low to high.
So that I can get the
Sorting
lowest priced
applied.
items first.
And
that may be something that you want to do if you're really concerned about saving money, because at a thrift store, you just might be. You might want to look at the cheapest things first. You may not want to buy a $150 shirt at a Goodwill when maybe you can find $150 shirts brand new somewhere else. But it may be worth it to you to find a $5 shirt at Goodwill, and maybe that's the kind of thing you want to be seeing here. It's up to you.
Link Black Colleges Men Jersey Jackson State XL. Link Graphic Black Colleges Men Jersey Jackson State XL. Link Graphic Black Colleges Men Jersey Jackson State XL. Alternative image. New in. Product brand Black Colleges. Headgear. Product top category men. The price is $8.00.
So this is an $8 sweatshirt. And I will continue to see what else is in these search results.
Nautica Stripe Polo Yellow Navy XL graphic link.
So here's a navy and yellow polo shirt.
Link graphic Nautica Stripe Polo Yellow Navy XL. Alternative image. New in. Product top. The price is $9.00.
For $9. So if you like polo shirts, that may be something that you might be interested in. Now, I find it a little bit difficult to know whether these kinds of things are fashionable or not. So, I don't necessarily find it to be so comfortable to do clothes shopping on my own, but I have a sighted wife. And if I were shopping with her, I might ask her about something like that, because I wear polo shirts from time to time. I might ask her, hey, might this look good on me, because it's $9 and it's my size. And certainly, you could take the chance, or maybe some people aren't going to be as concerned with whether it's fashionable or not, and they just want a shirt. So maybe this is okay. That I can't solve for you. I can't tell you exactly how to make that judgment call about whether something is going to be fashionable or not. But I believe that they do a pretty good job of telling you what the item is. And in this case, it's a yellow and navy striped shirt. So that gives you some idea.
Men's white collared authentic flying cross shirt jacket size XL graphic link.
And it is finding things in size XL for me, which is great. And again, I'm searching by lowest price to highest. So I'm going to skip through and read the prices here so you get the idea.
Link new product. The price is $9.99.
$9.99.
Men's brown striped half sleeve collared polo t-shirt size XL graphic link.
So this apparently is a polo t-shirt, whatever that means.
Link new product. The price is $9.99.
For $9.99.
Men's blue patterned short sleeve collared button up shirt size XL graphic link.
So here's a blue collared button up shirt.
Link new in product. The price is $9.99.
And
men's blue patterned shorts.
I like collared button up shirts and I like blue.
Link men's blue.
So I just want to press enter on this, and like the boots that we looked at before, I will kind of skip through some of the details. I'm going to go straight to the additional notes section.
Loading page
of this page.
Loading
in the interest of time, so we can get a sense for what the person that listed this has to say about it.
Clickable men's blue product detail about heading additional notes heading level 2. This casual blue button-up shirt looks great with jeans or khakis. Heading level 2 shipping and return.
So that's kind of nice that whoever listed this says that it looks great with jeans or khakis, which you know, to me is something that I would want to know if I were choosing a shirt.
Additional notes heading level about heading level 2.
So let's read the about section.
This casual blue button up.
Same thing.
Product details heading level.
Product details. I kind of want to find out what condition this shirt is in.
Product ID 10,013 0 condition. Used. Good.
Used in good condition.
Height 0.00.
And then here's the height, width, and length.
Width 0.00.
Which just strike me as funny.
Length 0.00.
Someone obviously didn't enter that in. It doesn't make a lot of sense for a shirt, but whatever. It's you know, it's kind of it just strikes me as funny. So you know, here's a shirt that you might be able to wear in a professional setting. And so if you were to have, you know, maybe started a new job or something and you needed button-up shirts to wear for that job, and you haven't gotten paid yet, so you don't got a lot of money, this might be a way
Julie Harlow has left
to find those kinds of items. I'm going to look for one more thing, and then I'm going to open it up to you on the Zoom. And think about this, because I'm going to ask for raised hands in a little bit. And go ahead and raise your hand, because then I'll get to you. What are some things that you like to do to find used items? Do you like thrift shopping in local thrift stores? And if so, how do you go about doing that in an accessible way? Do you like buying things online? And if so, what are your favorite tips and tricks for buying used items online and knowing that you're getting a good deal and getting something that's worth spending the money on? So go ahead and raise your hands. I am going to search for one piece of electronics, because I really like to look for electronics at thrift stores. And we'll see what we come up with, and then we'll go to raised hands and see if we can get some of your tips and tricks.
Link skip to content. Find something good. Dialogue.
So I really like to collect telephones.
Connection is unstable.
And it says my internet connection is unstable, so I hope you're all hearing and seeing me okay.
TELEPAONE.
But I'm going to search for telephone.
Loading page. Search results still loading. Clickable loading filter bot 53 results heading.
53 results. Let's see what's in what they have for telephones on the site today.
Vintage rotary telephone graphic link.
Oh, a vintage rotary phone. This is the kind of thing that I might be looking for.
Link graphic vintage rotary telephone alternative image. New in product the price, but the price is $106.65.
$106. Wow. That must be a really nice phone. Now there are, because I do buy vintage phones from time to time, there are definitely phones that are worth $100, and maybe this is one of them. I don't know. But know that when you shop this site, there are going to be some higher priced items here. It's not all going to be really cheap stuff. But it is all donated stuff.
Vintage rare Popeye and Junior Big Guy Popeye touch tone telephone Hong Kong P/R plus graphic link.
So here's a vintage Popeye touch tone phone.
Link product. The price is $140.00
for $140. Wowee.
Landline telephone graphic link.
Here's a landline telephone. That doesn't sound terribly exciting.
Landline telephone alternative. Vintage Garfield telephone graphic link.
Oh, here's a vintage Garfield telephone. I love Garfield.
Link new product. The price is $131.50.
It's an expensive phone for a vintage phone, but if you're a collector, you may be willing to pay this. I certainly have seen phones priced this way on eBay. So these aren't unreasonable prices, but you're not necessarily going to find the kinds of deals that some Goodwill stores have, where they just don't know what they have and they put it up for $10 on at their local store. I think if they're listing these, they're probably putting a little bit more effort into researching what the appropriate prices for these things are.
Vintage Mickey Mouse telephone graphic. Crosley Black telephone replica graphic link.
There's a telephone replica. I don't really care for things that say that they're replicas.
Mickey's Dixieland Band telephone graphic link. Vintage Harley Davidson telephone in box graphic link.
There's a Harley Davidson telephone in the box. So yeah, if you're into phones and you want to find a place to look for donated phones, this, in addition to eBay, which is a place that I still go to, and Facebook Marketplace and places like this might be something that you would enjoy. So now that we have given you a tour, and that's basically all there is, folks, this is what the site looks like. You can tell that it's reasonably accessible. It isn't perfect. Things rarely are, but there certainly are harder sites to navigate than this. We didn't go through what the shopping process is like. I, for obvious reasons, don't feel terribly comfortable entering my credit card information on a Zoom call to show that to you. But you did notice when I went through, there are add to bag buttons. There are some buttons that tell you whether something's already been sold or not, so it may no longer be available. If you like thrift shopping, or you need to thrift shop, and there is nothing wrong with that, by the way, this might be something that you're interested in, and I wanted to take the time to show it to you on this month's call. Now, raise your hand if you have any tips for finding accessible ways, or for accessible thrift shopping, buying used items that are still perfectly good, either for your enjoyment or because you need them. Doesn't
Herbie
matter.
Allen raised hand alert.
Doesn't matter why. And Herbie has his hand raised, which may mean that there's someone on Clubhouse that wants to speak.
No, it just means I have an answer for you, actually.
Oh, well, that's good too.
At the moment, I don't actually see any raised hands on Clubhouse. I'll keep double checking, but I was just going to mention that you can find used items on Amazon. A lot of times when you search for something, it'll show you the new price first and then the used price second. So
that's a good point. I always wonder when I see like toilet paper that's used at a lower price. That's something that always makes me laugh a little bit, but it's a great point.
Well, it would be approved to be a pretty crappy deal. So
right. Thanks, Herbie. Anyone else? and certainly, you know, I don't mind if Mo or Nikki or Herbie wants to throw in their ideas too. Everybody's welcome here. Anybody else have any tips for buying used items? Either through thrift stores or through Amazon or through eBay. What's your favorite accessible way to buy things used? Or do you prefer not to do it at all?
This is Mo, Chris, and I do have a question. Have you gone to the shopping cart? Because I have found on some sites that the shopping cart area is actually the part that's not accessible.
It's a good point. I have not. I have not so far bought anything on this site. You know, I'm tempted. One of the things that I have a problem with is that I love these kinds of sites. When I saw those cowboy boots for $30, I thought, oh man, I need to have those. Well, the reality is that I really don't need to have those, and so I gotta kind of, you know, pace myself a little bit and be careful with that. But you know what? What if I just let's see how much of that we can check out here. So I will add to bag. They call it bag here, but they call it a cart in other places.
And you do have about 10 minutes left, just under.
Sure. And while I'm doing this, people feel free to raise your hands and get in line to share your tips, because I certainly want to hear from you. So I did add this to the bag.
Is it just me? I am no longer hearing your NVDA.
Oh, that's because I muted it. I am sorry about that.
Heading level 2, 1 item in cart.
Now you are. Correct?
Correct.
Great. So I clicked an add to bag button, and it gives me a message that says 1 item in cart.
Button close.
And a close button.
Visited link graphic vintage Harley Davidson telephone in box. Telemania. Visited link vintage. The price is quantity 1. Subtotal $42.49. Button remove. Cart subtotal tax cap. Cart subtotal USD $42.49.
So far so good. I can see it there. I can remove it if I want.
Tax calculated in checkout. Link view cart. Link secure checkout. Link secure checkout.
So maybe I can
loading
do the
page.
Secure checkout here.
Loading complete.
See what the form actually looks like.
Clickable visited. Welcome to secure checkout. Heading level 1. Heading level 2 sign in. Email star. Edit required. Password star. Edit protected. Button forgot password. Checkbox not checked. Remember me. Button sign in and checkout. Heading level 2 guest checkout. Complete your order without an account, to make your future purchases even faster. Email star. Edit required.
So I
will say it looks promising.
It does look quite promising, doesn't it?
Yes, I mean, I've been on a craft site and you can't access the shopping cart, at least the last time I used it at all. I had to keep switching browsers until I could find something that I could finally get to.
That's very frustrating when that happens, and I have to say that the site seems to be pretty well thought out. Like I said, it's not perfect, but it is certainly way better than some other sites that we know of. So I'm hopeful that if I were to take the time to go through this checkout process, that I would be able to do it in an accessible way, just based on what we've seen so far.
7:24 p.m.
But we only have 6 minutes left. And I just want to do one quick check to see if there are any raised hands, because we did want to know if anyone had anything they wanted to share about buying used items.
We do have Janine with her hand raised.
Hi, Janine.
1,505.
So I have a bunch of tips. So depending where you live, there's shops, and some are really organized, and then there's the ones that aren't super organized. But I found when you go in, if you want to touch things, you can ask they'll give you someone and they'll walk you around. Because I had a friend I had to shop for clothes with, and the store that I went to was Arc Thrift Stores, and they have them sorted by size. I also like to shop at yard sales, or sometimes fall festivals, or churches will have like things that you could buy. I like to touch my used items. I'm now a toucher now. I used to be able to see things, but now I can't. So yeah, I would just say just try and go to thrift shops, or I haven't really. And eBay's a go-to, and like there's record stores too, because I know that you love collecting vinyls. So you could go to a record shop and get your hand on a good record. So I would just say when you go, ask for help from a sighted person, or you could call with Ira, or you could try to use your phone. But so yeah, those are my tips for used things. Or take a friend with you and do a community yard sale. Like
The take a friend with you tip is a great tip. Some friends, it's great if you can find a friend that enjoys the kinds of things that you enjoy. For example, you're right, Janine, I love record shopping, but it's a very tedious process, because you gotta read through the title, each title by title, to look for those really good finds. And so, to me, it's important to find a friend that is patient and enjoys doing that. And so I have friends that are sighted friends that enjoy collecting records. And and they tell me that by reading the titles to me, it makes them slow down and pay a little bit more attention. And sometimes they notice things that they want. At the same time that they're helping me find what I want. And luckily, we usually are able to come to an agreement if we find something that we both want, that one of us will buy it and the other will just choose to pass on it. And it's a great way to spend time with your friends too, doing shopping for things that you enjoy, the two of you enjoy shopping for together. Thank you, Janine. I really appreciate it.
Sure. A couple minutes left, and we have, I assume it's Beth with a 505 area code.
Go ahead, Beth.
Yeah, it is Beth. My daughter likes to go thrift shopping like that online, and there's Let Go that she uses, and I'll tell her about this site too. I don't know. Let Go and Offer Up.
Okay.
And we go there, and I'm usually on the phone with her when she does that, and we see what the product looks like or whatever, or but because I don't have a computer at all still, and so she describes it to me and sees, if she thinks that I might want it.
I love that idea.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Beth. I love that idea of getting together with someone on the phone to go through some of these online sites. That can almost be as much fun as getting together with someone in person to spend time with them, if that's all you can do. Hey, we're running out of time, and I want to say thank you to all of our streamers and hosts and Clubhouse connections and all those things. So Nikki and Herbie and Mo, thank you very much for your help. Penny Forward is a nonprofit organization whose mission is to help blind people navigate the complicated landscape of personal finance through education, mentoring, and mutual support. We are supported by your memberships, which costs $9 a month or $99 a year. And in exchange for joining, you get access to our self-paced online courses. We've got 3 of them out so far, and we're working on some more. Our weekly members only group chats where we cover a topic in depth every week. And we're going to be doing some book discussions coming up too, if you're a reader. You get access to the Penny Forward podcast a week early, and a whole bunch of other things too. By signing up and joining a weekly newsletter, you get access to make appointments for one-on-one counseling. Lots of great stuff. So our website is pennyforward.com if you would like to check out more about who we are and what we do. And I hope that you'll join us there.